and welcome to Once Upon a Galaxy. I'm Rowan, and I'm still too warm. Astrid's also still too warm, but she's on her cat tree this time, after having her breakfast. Oh, and we get Artemis. Alright. I have really enjoyed playing with Artemis in this patch, but she's still not great. I have really high hopes for Kagetsuchi on this captain as a way to summon the secret rare Farewells, and I'm just going to get into it. I'm testing Mischief. I think this card is bugged, but I can't clarify until I get it on recording. I think it will KO if you have 2 units tied at the lowest power. I think it will KO both of them, but it'll only still KO one of your opponent's units, which is not an interaction you want to be on the wrong side of, really. We will take the Jealous Stepsisters for the Stepmother proc, and unfortunately she doesn't get to get over the line with the Nesting Scrub file. Now we do find ourselves at Destiny, and it's whether we just want a Cardly Lion on sheer rate. Against Rumple, I kind of want to just give up on the Stepsisters. I have very low hopes for it. Now apparently I should have just had low hopes for everything because they have Dragonling and a... What's the dog called? The dog. They have the dog. We will get ourselves a Fortune Teller, and given that that can give us Boon of Baba Yaga, I'm not going to give up just yet on the Stepsisters, which might be to my detriment, but I feel it's also the way we can propel this game into a point where we are extremely strong. We'll take the Fortune Teller again, and we just get absolutely nothing in the next shot, which really sucks. I'll replace the Cardly Lion, and then we will replace the Stepmother with the Puck, which is really not what we want on this turn, but it will give us a rare treasure, and unfortunately it looks like we're taking a full heart for just such a poor turn 5. Tell a lie, we do get some value out of our wind-up toy, which has been cooking up since turn 1, but the treasures we get offered really aren't that good. We do get offered a rare, which is pretty nice. I suppose it's Tin Man, because I really don't feel that strong. There's definitely a world where we can win these fights, but it looks like this is not the day. Puck is just too little of a unit at this point in the game. Now we do get ourselves 2 Trident of the Tides. If we were on 2 hearts, I would really like to take the Backlit Eye. And we'll pick ourselves up a little red on the off chance that that gives us some more breathing room to work with. We are yet to summon a Quester that is not Miseria, which is a little bit brutal. And we get Robin the turn after we get the attack proc on our Trident of the Tides. Well, hopefully this board is good enough, and against Yujin Ski's board, it certainly appears to be. We do summon the Crystal, which gives us 1 secret rare treasure, apologies, but that is oh no, it is 2, due to the Flock of Mimics, which is pretty darn good. Now I want to start cooking up Kagetsuchi, that really is the question. And I think the answer is yes. And we'll also pick up this Mischief, but at the moment the Mischief is KO and Kagetsuchi. So I guess I'll just throw her in the back, in the final slot, in case things go poorly. Kagetsuchi, you are lost. How did I end up putting you in slot 2? Maybe I shouldn't be putting Kagetsuchi on the board if I'm gonna mentally blank on where she should be on the board. The Mischief does grief us, unfortunately, so I think it's going to have to come off the board. But we do get ourselves a double Trifork, which is a ton of stats. We'll recruit the Kraken, and unfortunately I think that's pretty much where the turn ends. Let's take 3 more treasures for the treasure room. And hopefully this board is perfectly serviceable to power through whatever Deadly Queen is up to, and it looks like it is. The Kagetsuchi KOing something that is not my own unit is, or at least not an important unit, is definitely a preferable item. We'll get the Silver Mischief, which I'm going to take. Maybe we can gild it. And I'm going to pick up the Zeus, but I think the Zeus is going to be the thing that's getting KO'd here. Oh, apparently not. Interesting. What if I position like this? What gets KO'd? It is Zeus still. So what if I do this? Okay, I think I like this positioning. Just to try and make Mischief not quite grief us as much as she could. This Kagetsuchi was a bad bet on the turn we bought it, but I'm a believer. She's gonna pull us through. Oh. Well, that was the story of Boon and Baba Yaga and Secret Rare Treasures, I guess. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to show off Artemis all that much, but I don't know. I do think these are the kind of captains, your roulettes, your Artemises, that might get a little more breathing room if the Boon of Baba Yaga gets a small nerf and young Hercules gets a small nerf. I think their biggest issue has always been getting to that late game, and the late game is, like, the mid game can be so hostile based on whether someone has Herc Destiny online or not. And I would really like the prophecy cards to be kind of real, especially on these captains that don't have captain powers in the mid game. It would be kind of cool if you could play your mid game around having, like, leaning on something like McTilly or Nyata, and maybe using that alongside just good stuff. But at the moment, like, this is just Boon of Baba Yaga takes it home. And I kind of wish that wasn't the case. I have high hopes for the next balance patch and leveling the playing field. But yeah, that was Artemis, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks very much.